What up, y'all? This is Chance. This video is for Cobson. Listen, bro. I know about what you're doing. So please leave me and my friends and family alone. Because honestly, this shit is stupid, it's nonsense, and it's garbage. All I'm going to ask you is to please leave me and my friends and family alone. And you need to tell William and his friends to do the same. Because I'm not out here trying to harm nobody. But you...
Except for the children. We're not out to harm anybody except for the children. We'll diddle them all day long. I'm 30, but I look 14. Hide your kids, hide your wives, because he be hiding all the styluses up in that ass today.
You guys need to stop before somebody gets hurt. And I don't want to see any harm come to anybody. To me, any of your boys, or any of that. So I'm kindly asking you to leave me alone. So I'm kindly asking you and peacefully asking you to leave me alone.
He says leave me alone, right? Just leave me alone, leave me alone. But then he makes like 5 videos a day of him going after William and John and Southern and all these other people and calling them out and telling them, you know, he's going to get the cops after him, the whole domestic terrorism thing and the IEDs and all that happy shit. But then he wants to be like, oh, just leave me alone, like he's completely innocent. What about the children? Are we just going to forget that part, or are we just going to, you know, sweep it under the bedbug rug? What are we doing? I'm very confused. Directions are unclear. He's stuck Goblin and Toaster.
Leave my friends and my family alone, and to please make William and his friend John and his other friend, what's her name, fucking Southern Harlot, you need to tell them to leave me alone. So all I ask is that you please leave me alone. That's it. Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. It's exactly what that sounded like. Like the old 40s bad guy, or I'm sorry, the bad chick sitting in the corner. Hello, boys. It's exactly what that sounded like. Be like, hello, boys. Welcome to the Diddy party. That's what it sounded like.
This video is for Soy Jack Party, Cobson, William, Wholesome Jack. You guys are just so stupid. See, what you guys don't realize is
1, 2, 3, 4. How he got 5 rings on the same damn hand over here? I got 5 of them. That one looks like a class ring. That one, but there's 5. Maybe 6. I can't tell. Why? His fingers ain't that damn big. I'm not one to kink shame, but at what point is too much too much?
I know about the drone shit y'all are trying to do. I know about the drone shit that you did to Daniel Larson. Fail to realize is this. There are laws against what you are doing. Flying over private property, dropping paint on someone's house, that's...
It's not private property if you're renting it, you dumb bitch.
A crime. That's invading private property and private airspace.
Private airspace?
There are laws against what you are doing.
Private airspace.
And trust me, I know about this shit with Daniel Larson, how y'all fucking had drones flying around his house and following him, and how you guys have people that live around my area that you have reporting for you. But here's the thing, boys. There's one thing that you fail to realize, and that is this, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers?
You fly a drone over my house, I have every right to shoot it down. I'm going...
You have to be able to see it. Because you might be looking up, but you got one eye going to the neighbor on the left and one eye going to the neighbor on the right. So you're going to have to be more specific as to what you're shooting at. There ain't no way you're going to shoot directly up. Even in that, your eyes is crooked. You got one going near and one just going near. So there ain't no way. How you even seeing the screen? How you know where you can't even looking at the camera, my boy. You can't even see that. That's why you're looking at it at an angle so you can actually see the camera. I got you.
To rip it apart, I am going to take the SD card out and take everything out of the drone that is useful for me, and I am then going to turn it over to the police. And
unless, now follow me there, Chancey boy. Unless this particular drone is wirelessly transferring the data, which means it's not on an SD card. All someone needs to be is close enough to get the signal, and they automatically have the footage, whatever they need. Doesn't mean it's an SD card. I'm just throwing it out there because apparently you don't know how electronics work. So, a little bit of give and take there, bud.
Once I turn it over to the police, guess what? They can backtrace that footage to your guys' vehicle. They can backtrace the serial number to who purchased or rented said drone. And you don't think that your faces ain't gonna be on that shit? It don't matter whether you cover up your faces or not, because guess what, motherfuckers? It'll have your fucking license plate number from the air. Because it's gotta take off from somewhere.
So I can get a drone and I can walk into the middle of a field that's about a mile away, okay? And let that drone off in the middle of the field and be looking down at the ground at the little screen from the drone on the remote as the drone takes off. How you gonna get a license plate number from that? How you gonna get facial recognition from that? You might get the serial number, you got that, but now hear me out, then you'd have to call the cops. Or take it to the police station yourself, and we both know that that's not gonna happen. The whole world knows that ain't gonna happen because you do good just to get out the building, yet alone if your grandma lets you out the attic because she gotta hide the dogs first.
Gotta take off from somewhere, even if you're not around the vehicle. I'm still gonna know the area. And I've lived here by Summit Lake and here in Akron, Ohio for over 10 fucking years, okay? So I know this area quite fucking well.
He knows the area quite well. How? You don't leave your house. You can't use Google Maps, that's cheating. I'm talking feet to the ground, bed bugs on a leash, walking down the road. That's better than, Google Maps.
If you fly a drone...
Hold on. So you lived there for 10 years, right? And you ain't left your attic in like 6 or 7. That gives you 3 years to get around. I can tell you right now, I've lived in the same area for 3 years, and there's a lot of places that I don't know. You could show me a picture of them today, and I ain't gonna know where you're talking about. Not even close. And both my eyes look straight forward.
Going around my house, and I'm going to hand it over to the police, and I'm going to make an example out of you. And if you don't think I'm going to, well then, that's your fault. Because like I said, I will make an example out of you. I will make sure that you guys are made an example out of. Because see, Daniel Larson didn't have a way to fight back. He didn't have a way that he could do shit. But me, I got plenty of ways.
Daniel Larson didn't diddle the children. Daniel Larson didn't put a stylus up his ass. Daniel Larson didn't put a fidget spinner up his goblin hole. Daniel Larson doesn't have his mom put bedbug scabby cream on his little man coochie. Nor does Daniel Larson have craters on the top of his head because he actually has hair. So why, there, Patricia, are we comparing ourselves to a man that is nowhere near as weird as you are? Not even fucking close. The closest one to you is Chris Chan. Because I'm still not convinced that nothing was going on with you and Sally. Not convinced.
I have plenty of ways that I could disrupt your drone. I have plenty of ways that I could shoot your shit down. And it won't be hard to do because what you guys fail to realize this. I'm an army brat. I was raised around weaponry. I was raised around being able to shoot both still targets and moving targets.
Bullshit. 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 You're not gonna tell me that you was raised to shoot moving targets and still targets. Bitch, where? Where? We're not talking at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We're talking 12 o'clock. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. You better go lie to somebody else, because we ain't the ones.
So guess what? It don't matter how fast your drone is. I know how to pick that bitch out the sky. No fucking problem. No matter the height, no matter the range. I could take a normal paintball gun and make that shit shoot 10 times further than what it's supposed to.
That's because most people understand the laws of gravity. That's all that is. You act like it's some big super secret. No, if you angle it up a little bit more, it's going to travel further because of the laws of gravity effect on it.
And does he not know shooting a drone out of the air is highly illegal?
Probably not. He's also using a paintball gun. See, my first thought was he was going to use an EMP. I mean, if they used the IED, it makes sense. Being an army brat, you know how to use the EMP.
Mm.
So do you really want to fuck with an army brat that actually knows how to shoot? So like I said, I catch you flying a drone around my house, bang bang, I'm tearing it apart, and then I'm handing the shit over to the cops. Cause once I rip that bitch out the sky, I'm gonna then rip off the propellers, I'm gonna stomp on it, make sure that it's not usable anymore, I'm gonna rip off the propellers and break those off so it can't fly or go anywhere. And then guess what? All I gotta do is break it apart and hand it to the police and be like, hey, here's the stuff for the drone that they flew around my house. You fly a drone around my house? Bang, bang, I don't miss.
Wait a minute. Did you see that left eye? That left eye was going clear to fucking Albuquerque, my man. Look. That was not even going the right way. This one's going all. Ain't no way you gonna shoot straight, because you done covered this eye up over here, and this one just went to Narnia, and then you got this one over here that's going now, and you're looking straight at the camera with this eye. So please explain to me how you think you're going to shoot something straight out the sky that's flying in circles around your house. The math doesn't math.
Yes. So be ready, boys. Fire your drone around my house. You're done. And like I said, I don't miss. So keep that in mind.